not one, not two, not three, not four, but five individuals who have a job to protect children engaged in conduct not to protect the child, the minor, and they all got arrested for it, including the principal. Put them up full mask. Now, this is a damn shame. Palm Beach County, Florida. 5 employees have been arrested for failing to report the sexual assault of a 15-year-old child. They include the school's principal, 2 assistant principals, a chorus of teachers, and a former counselor. They were charged after the girl's father contacted the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office seeking to pursue criminal charges against each of the staff members who, he said, quote, were aware of the lewd and lascivious molestation and intentionally failed to report the incident to the Department of Children and Families as mandated by Florida state statute. According to a redacted affidavit in the case, on June 2021, a second student, a friend of the victim, wrote a letter addressed, quote, to whom this may concern, that expressed concern over her friend's well-being following the alleged sexual assault. In the letter, she said her friend, quote, had many problems with guys and has been sexually assaulted by 2 of them. I have witnessed both of them not taking no for an answer. She gave her letter to the chorus teacher. Quote, with confidence, he would see it was routed properly, the complaint said. However, the letter, which clearly outlined that the 15-year-old victim was sexually assaulted, was then passed between leadership at the school, none of whom reported it to the Department of Children and Families, according to the complaint. The matter did not resurface until the 15-year-old's parents eventually reported the assault to law enforcement in August of 2021, court records show. Aware of the allegations and arrest, Palm Beach District has decided to reassign the employees to positions that do not involve student contact. Did you hear me? They're reassigned. The allegations involving students occurred off of school property and over the weekend. However, no matter when or where any alleged assault against a student occurs, our policy aligns with the law, which requires all personnel to report suspected abuse. Angela Cruz Ledford, spokesperson for the school district of Palm Beach County, said in a statement, quote, our policy aligns with Florida law, which mandates that certain individuals are designated as mandatory reporters. These individuals, which may include teachers, school administrators, counselors, and other school staff, are required to report any suspected cases of child abuse, neglect, or abandonment to the appropriate authorities, the district said in a second statement. So why is it that they are still getting a paycheck from taxpayers? Let me show you how wild this is. The parents had to get involved in order to hold all of these educators and administrators accountable. They get involved. They're in the district. They live there. They call the sheriff's department. They do an investigation. They find that the teachers, principals, they engaged in illegal activity. They are arrested. After they are arrested, they are then reassigned. So the same tax dollar is paying their salary right now. The father and the mother of the child who was left unprotected, they are still paying the salary of those educators, principals, right now. I have no idea how I would feel as a father if I was forced to continue to pay for this kind of insanity in the school district. But this is what they're being forced to do. We will bring you updates as they come. Bottom line, there's a mandate to report. It pretty much is the same for every jurisdiction. When we're talking about children, we play no games. We do not cut corners. And we do not say, well, this may not be a big deal. Every single time, it is a big deal. Every single time, you do it the right way. Sharing thoughts.
And that's what mandatory report means. It's like when we have anti-sexual harassment training on the job. If you learn of it, even if you did not commit the act, you must report it or face the same consequences. Termination, up to and including termination. I can only think there was so much contact between the victim and these adults who lack any and all judgment and should be fired immediately and do real time. Something's got to be real serious here. I have to think they must agree with it. That's the only reason why wouldn't you report it? Do you agree with this conduct?
Yeah. Or have they done it before? Is this something they do to protect the reputation of the institution? Even though it comes at the expense of children. All of these things must be investigated thoroughly.